Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for sports night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements. Find out the latest Madison County sports information from Richmond Register sports editor Nathan Hutchison, coming up next. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote. Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber and KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome into Madison County Sports Night Live for Tuesday, January the 17th. Randy, I don't know if anybody's watching us because Kentucky's playing right now, but hopefully somebody's watching.
This is true. Kentucky's ahead a little bit. Hey, Renee Todd is watching.
Well, thank you. Well, it'll be up on Facebook if you want to watch it later. You don't have to watch it live.
Absolutely.
We've put it across all the social media platforms. So the Kentucky is, I think, up by 4, getting late in the second half there. So but we have lots of stuff to talk about here. 6 high school basketball games for Madison County teams tonight. Only one of them at home, and man, it was a fun one down at Madison Southern. And I'm not going to tell you what happened. We're just going to play the video. I'm going to set it up for you here. 27.5 seconds left in regulation. Madison Southern leading 89-87. Dunbar has the ball, and this is what happened. 91-90 win for Madison Southern as Dunbar misses the final shot there at the buzzer. Madison Southern had a 19-point lead. They actually were up by 12 points with just a little bit over a minute to go. Got a little sloppy. Dunbar never gave up, and as you saw there, took the lead on that three-pointer with about 15 seconds left. But Jay Rose taking it to the basket on that last play and coming up with the game winner as Madison Southern moves to 13-6 on the season. They've won 10 of their last 12, and But Braden Hudson, 36 points, a career high, 7 rebounds, 6 steals. Jay Rose, 19 points, including those final 2 there at the end. 12 rebounds, he says. Kaysen Nabi, 14 points, 7 assists, 4 steals. Zach Hudson, 9 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. Kaysen Nabi left the game. He wasn't feeling good. Ashton Hazelwood was injured. The Eagles also had a couple of players foul out. It got a little hairy there at the end. But coming down the stretch, it was Jay Rose coming up with the big basket. And afterwards, we got a chance to talk to both Braden Hudson and Jay Rose.
Southern High School, where the Eagles have picked up a 91-90 thrilling win over Dunbar. Braden Hudson, Jay Rose. You guys had about a 12-point lead with a little bit more than a minute to go. They came back and took the lead. Last possession, Jay, you had the ball in your hand. I didn't think you were going to give it up, and you did, and you went right to the rack. What were you thinking there?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think the play before that, they just made a 3 or something, and I knew they were going to be scattered, so we got it out the net. I was already going, and I mean, with 10 seconds, there ain't much I can do, and I see the cup right there. It's like tunnel vision. So I got it. My teammates trusted in me, and then I got it done.
Yeah, what great composure for you guys. I mean, to be up by 19 at one point, they take the lead in the last seconds there, and you guys didn't blink.
Yeah, we've struggled defensively all year, so like we've tried. Like at halftime, we knew it was going to be like we were up. I don't know how much, but we had like a 10-point lead or something.
Oh yeah, 10 points.
And we knew that they was going to come back at some point. And like we just had to keep our composure, and I wouldn't have wanted the ball in anybody else's hands besides Jay, and I'm glad he got it done for us.
6 threes, 36 points at career high.
If he didn't have that 36, I'm telling you, we would have been in trouble.
Yeah. But like I said, by 19 at one point, like was on cruise control, but you had a couple players get injured, a couple players foul out, and then it all just kind of seemed to fall apart.
Yeah, and it just shows like some people had to step up that usually don't have to. Like Micah, I told him when he came in, I was like, you got to be tough. And what's he do? He grabs that game-winning rebound, and I never been so proud of him.
I mean, like those guys, man, you see them in practice and stuff. Like we're always, beating them up, pushing them, and all that. And then look, games like this, times like this, we need them, and they come through for us.
90 points for the 5th time this season. But you gave up 90s. I'm sure Coach is going to let you hear about that, right?
Oh yeah, we was asking for tomorrow off, but yeah, he's making us come in because we ain't very good at defense yet. Like, we know we don't have to worry about offense that much, but defense we got to
lock up.
Yeah. All right, well, the win's a win, though. Congratulations, guys.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Sorry, Eagles, no day off after that one, but I'm sure that's fine. They'll take it to get that W. Some other stats from this one: Brett Ursland, 6 points. Ashton Hazelwood, 5 points before he left the game with an injury. Avery Davidson with 2 points as well. Like I said, Madison Southern was up 19 at one point. But down there at the end, found a way to get it done. And like the guys just said, Michael Whitaker came in for just that last sequence and came up with the huge rebound on that miss on the last play there. So it's a total team effort. It takes everybody. So also, in addition to talking to Braden and Jay, we got a chance to talk to Coach Bill Bevins.
Southern High School, where the Eagles have picked up a 91-90 win over Dunbar in a thrilling game. Here's Coach Bill Bevins. Coach, you guys were up 19 at one point. They take the lead with about 10, 12 seconds left, and it was gut check time for your guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Crazy finish. We played well kind of early on and got a lead, and then we struggled and let them back in it. So back and forth, they're a good team for sure. So they got some great players. They got a great coach. I respect those guys for sure. They come in here, ready to play. So it was good for our guys to have to go through that. The swings up and down and having to fight through it at the end and try to find a way to win. And, tonight we did, which is good. I told them, we got to learn from that and then move on as well and take that on to the next one.
Yeah, I mean, Dan, there you got players fouled out, you got players that are injured. It was kind of chaos, but of course, Jay, just calm and cool and collective as ever, just took that ball and said, I'm going to go to the rack and win this thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Kaysen was out. I think he was injured. I had Ashton Hazelwood was out, injured. Zach had fouled out. We had a lot of guys that we normally count on to do stuff for us, to guard, to rebound, to handle the ball. And those guys were out, and Dunbar made a run. And, man, they hit a big shot in the corner down there. And it was kind of chaos there for a second. And it hit my mind, do I want to call timeout and set something up? But it was kind of helter-skelter there a little bit, to steal a phrase from my dad. Jay got it and was going down the floor, and I'm like, you know what? I trust him. I'm gonna let Jay go make a play. So, he's a great player, and he went and made a play and won the game for us. So it was big.
Yeah, when they get one last shot from the same corner, they hit the go-ahead one there. There could be a few. Is that balls in the air? You can have to be holding your breath.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I feel like that last 25 seconds lasted for about 3 hours. It was fun. Those are kind that are fun to watch for sure, and they're fun to coach in. It's better when you come out on the winning side. So yeah, we found a way to win this one, which is good. So.
All right, 13-6 on the season for Madison Southern now, and they return to action Saturday. Going to make that trip down to Albany to play Clinton County in an afternoon game on Saturday. It was also a good night for a couple of other Madison County boys basketball teams. We'll start off with the Madison Central Indians. They were in Nicholasville, and my, oh my, what a great night for Robbie Todd. 31 points and 11 rebounds as Madison Central picked up an 85-63 win over West Jessamine. 6 of 7 from three-point range for the senior. 21 points in the second half as Madison Central pulled away. Actually, Colts actually had a 1-point lead after the first quarter, but then 31 third-quarter points for Madison Central helped them blow the doors off of this thing. 13 of 26 from three-point range, shot 48.3% from the field. Jaden West, 26 points, 10 rebounds. Jalen Davis, 19 points. Landon Ray, 3 points and 3 rebounds. Cody Morrison, 3 points. Ty Thomas, 2 points. And Eli Steele with 3 assists. Didn't have Parker Mullins in this game, so Landon Ray jumped into the starting lineup there. And that young man gave them a big boost. So Madison Central was up 30 points at this one. They out-rebounded West Jessamine 33-30. They were 16 of 18 from the free throw line and had 17 assists as well. So 10-8 on the season now for Madison Central. They got another tough one coming up on Friday night up in Lexington against Frederick Douglass. Model Patriots snapped a 5-game losing streak with a solid victory Tuesday on the road, 62-55 over Thomas Nelson over in Bardstown. Cale Vickers, 16 points. He hit a couple of three-pointers. Leighton Coleman, 10 points. Dylan Crockett, 9 points. Ty Balzer, 8 points. And Jude Vickers and Riley Millette with 6 points. Patriots were shorthanded as well. Did not have starting point guard Keshav Bondari. He was out sick, but still battled and picked up a good road win. They were up 22-13 after the first quarter. Went into the half up 33-30, and then outscored Thomas Nelson 14-7 in the third quarter to push that lead back out. 6-9 on the season for Model. They're back in action Thursday night at home against Lee County. And the other boys' high school basketball game for Madison County team on Tuesday night was Berea heading over to Irvin to take on Estill. Always a tough place to play. And 30 turnovers for the Pirates led to a 58-40 loss. Tommy Vanderman, 13 points. Cannon Cummins, 7 points. Liam Brewer and Jack Hemingway, 5 points each. Cam Puckett and Joseph Cobb, 3 points each. And Cody Roberts, 2 points. 6-14 on the season for Berea. Back in action Saturday at home against Heritage Academy in the Bill Smallwood Classic. Sorry, folks, I'm a little under the weather tonight, but battling through it. You got to play hard, right, Randy?
Absolutely.
All right, two high school girls basketball games as well. Madison Central up in Lexington to take on Lexington Catholic. And got off to a bit of a slow start, but then pulled away for a nice 72-42 win over the Lady Knights. 58.3% from the field for Madison Central. 3 of 7 from three-point range, 13 of 17 from the free throw line. And we had lots of big scorers tonight, lots of people putting up big points. In the same case here, Bailey Hensley, 27 points on 11 of 17 shooting, also had 10 rebounds. Brittany Campbell, 13 points, 4 rebounds. Natea Strader, 11 points, 7 rebounds. Eden Clark, 7 points, 3 rebounds. Brooke Campbell, 5 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. And Tiana Long with 4 points. Central forced 17 turnovers, which led to 24 points, and they dominated the boards 38-24. They go to 13-4 on the season, and they're back home Friday night at Scott County. And Models Lady Patriots were over in Carlisle on Tuesday night and suffered a 55-17 loss to fall to 4-7 on the season. Fifth straight loss for Model, and they'll be back in action Friday at home against the Wellspring Guardians. So a couple other quick notes. We told you yesterday that Isaiah Cozart and Michael Moreno from EKU picked up some A-Sun Weekly Awards. Well, the same thing happened with Berea College on Tuesday. And on the girls' side, Lynn College James was named the newcomer and the player of the week in the Collegiate Conference of the South. And on the boys' side, it was Berea's Trey Mentor who was the player of the week there. So congratulations to both of them. So looking ahead to tomorrow night, we don't have any high school basketball on the schedule or any college basketball either. We do have Central and Model both hosting swim meets. I'll try to run by there and get a little bit of both. I believe Central's is senior night, I think. I'll double check that before tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure it is. So we'll try to swing by and get you some swimming coverage tomorrow night. And both those teams back in the, I think it's this Model's first event since the holiday break. So we'll try to get you that as well. And we'll have some other news tomorrow. I'm working on a news story you'll probably see tomorrow, and it'll be of interest to a lot of people here in Madison County. So keep an eye out for that too. I do dabble in the news stuff way more than I'd like to, but keep an eye out for that. Randy knows what it is, but don't tell anybody, Randy.
I know nothing.
All right. Well, Kentucky's up 8 with 3 minutes to go, so I think we're good.
Yeah.
So,
are we up 8? How many? 3 minutes?
73-65. So.
Oh, good. That's good. Hey, Renee Todd's watching. Dennis Campbell's watching. So, hey, everybody.
Hey, Dennis sent me the stat sheet after the Central
game. Oh, good. Yeah. Great.
Thank you, Dennis. I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
And his wife Deborah was sending me score updates. So.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right.
So
they're doing your job for you.
Look. Like I always say, I don't have this stuff unless somebody gives it to me. So it takes a lot of people to help me out and get
I just had a brainstorm, which would be kind of cool. I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. I think it'll be cool.
Oh,
Never mind. I can't.
okay.
It's a secret.
Let's just see. Oh, we have more secrets. Wow, we're just full
I'm
of
getting better,
secrets.
so my brain keeps turning now. Like, oh, I need to do this, man. That would be awesome.
Well, did you go to First Gear and ask them about my T-shirt thing?
I'm going to, man. Give me time.
I got a really cool idea for a 44th
I
district.
do. I'm going to talk to John tomorrow about it. Okay, I'll swing down there and I'll talk to him, see if I can get a hold of him. So that's a good idea, though.
I appreciate everybody watching. It was a fun night at Southern. It didn't look like it was going to be. They were up 19 points, and I was like, well, I was getting other scores and putting up scores, and then you look up, and Dunbar kept getting closer and closer and closer, and they took the lead. But great win for the Eagles down there tonight. So a lot of fun.
Yeah, great win. That was fantastic. Great.
Yeah, tomorrow night we'll be swimming. So, all right.
Okay.
I'm going to leave you tonight with, we're going to go old school Quiet Riot from the second album, the Condition Critical album. And this is a little bit of a teaser about what you might hear tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
This is called Sign of the Times.
Uh-oh.
Hey, we're a Sign of the Times. I got to do your air guitar thing? Come on, Randy. There you go. Every time I think I'm dorky, I look at you and I think, well, I'm not as dorky as you. So, you just want to keep it long enough that I start singing is what you want to do.
That's what I'm trying to get him to do, folks, is sing. Come on, man. Lip sync, I'll guitar sing. There you go.
Remember, folks, it's a sign of the times. We're a sign of the times.
Man, yeah.
So look for that tomorrow, folks. Everybody have a good night. We'll see you.
See you.
Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote. Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber and KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media.